What's good, YouTube? In today's video, the XB is no longer getting driven.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
It's gonna end up being parked right here for a couple months. Now, I'll go into more details in just a second, but I want to thank all you guys that have been liking, subscribing, checking out my socials. If you don't follow me already, on here, subscribe, but all my socials will be right here. It's at YaFetNotLow on every platform. I post on TikTok daily, and I post stories here and there on Instagram, and any big update is usually on Instagram before it makes it to YouTube. Now, it is getting dark, so I kind of got to record this clip, but basically the XB has a lot of shit wrong with it. Obviously, you guys already know the paint doesn't match, the fenders are cooked, the quarters are cooked, the exhaust is actually broken. It's not supposed to jiggle like this. It's literally being held on by like this little piece. My headlights are fucking disgusting. The wheels are kind of ugly, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to do to this car. Other than that simple stuff, it has a bunch of engine codes right now. It runs really bad. The axles are bad. So I'm gonna park it in my driveway for a couple months while we figure it out and while we dial it in. Yeah, so in the meantime, I ended up copping another daily just so I could drive it while the XB is parked, and here it is. So I copped another Ford Ranger.
I know that truck. That's a Ford fucking Ranger.
This one is a 98 XLT. Obviously, as you can see, it's red. It has a lot of stuff that we need to do, which we're gonna get done in this video to make it daily drivable. Other than that, it's fully stock other than like a head unit. And that's how I wanted it. I didn't want anything that had already been kind of messed with and tampered and molested. I just wanted something stock so I could focus on modding the XB and getting that shit right. And now we'll show you guys the interior. All right, so basically interior is fully stock other than a head unit, which actually bumps. It has a crack on this dash, which eBay and LKQ are taxing for this. They want like 120 to 150 for this, which is insane. So I'm just gonna rock it like that. I don't really care. Super dirty. It smells like weed. The guy was a fucking pothead. It has this thing, which I absolutely hate because it blocks my view. Headliner is kind of cooked, but that honestly does not matter. The seats are in pretty good condition, other than like a little rip here and just having a couple stains. Obviously, it's 5-speed because manual gang, and yeah, it needs a shifter. For some reason, it didn't come with one, which I don't know how the guy was driving, but whatever. Yeah, everything else is intact. Windows work, the lights work, and I'll show you guys. We'll show you guys the engine bay. All right, so this is the engine bay. As you guys can see, it's fully stock. It is the 2.3 or 2.5, one of those two. It's the 4-cylinder version. Yeah, it has a new belt, has new plugs, new wires, and yeah, honestly, everything on this truck works as it should. It is just super dirty, so we're gonna give it a good wash, clean it up, restore the headlights. Probably gonna leave the paint exactly how it is because I do not care. This is just a daily. I don't need to look fucking fire. I can look fly on that bitch. And yeah, honestly, clean it up. Maybe a little polish or something to make the paint shine a little bit. Clear, you know, we're gonna have to respray it. Other than that, the tint on that back window over there is actually atrocious. So we'll probably take that tint out and then just do 5% all around because, you know, we need our privacy cuz. Now, engine-wise, it does have an ABS code for the speed sensor and then a code for the gas cap. So we're gonna change those two, which the speed sensor is bolted into the transmission on these, which should be fairly easy to remove and replace. We're gonna do a transmission flush, an oil change, and more than likely flush out the coolant just to make sure it's good. All right, so we are under the truck. As you guys can see the diff. Then we have the sensor that I took out, which is right there. Fairly easy to take off. It was 113mm bolt. And then, yeah, we're just gonna put the new one in and hopefully that fixes the issue. And then we'll get on to the other stuff. So we're done with the drain and flush on the transmission. We obviously made a mess because I hate these pumps, bro. I hate them. They're always, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Now we're gonna get to the front and let's do the oil change and check all the fluids just to make sure it's ready to drive. And as you can see from the radiator cap, this thing is crusty. So I think what I'm gonna do is get my hose and try to pressure wash all this nasty gunk off. Take off the radiator, this coolant thing, and take off the main hose and try to clean it out, just because, you know, you want the car to cool as easily as possible. This thing is super crusty, super orange. So we're gonna take off the rest of the radiator hoses just to clean them out and then put everything back. So fast forward a little bit, I already went to the DMV, I got the title, I got it registered. The truck is ready. Oil change, transmission flush, coolant flush. We replaced that rear axle brake sensor. I still have an ABS light on and it's throwing a vehicle speed sensor. So I need to figure out what's wrong. It might just be the pigtail, because when I was taking it out, the clips broke. So maybe it's just not sitting right, or it's something else. But other than that, truck drives smooth. I do need to go clean it. So we are going to pack up all of our stuff. We're going to pack the degreaser, tire shine. We need to get this car clean because the interior, disgusting. But yeah, so let me throw everything in the truck and then I'll pick back up once we're washing it. Yeah, so we actually stopped at the junkyard. Gonna look at a bunch of Rangers and see what's there. Apparently, they have a bunch of them. So, oh, this one. I'm stupid. Almost went to the wrong one. Damn. Okay, and she gave me the map of where everything is. So, we're gonna look for the truck first, and then if we have time, because they close at 5, look for something for the XB. And yeah, go from there. First time here. It looks huge. Bunch of stuff, but I like it because they have it organized. So like import is all the way on the right. LTV, I don't know what that means, but then they got GM, Ford, and then Chevy. So yeah, I don't know. Let me fucking find these real quick. Alright, so I'm in the Ranger section. Fun one. This one's an extended cab with the V6. Dash panel's gone, and it looked like they already took the entire interior, which is crazy. Dang, look at this Bronco. Dang, manual too. That's tough. 1990. Sheesh. Alright, so we found it. Now this one's slightly cracked here, but I think with a little bit of glue on the inside it should be okay. And mine is cracked all the way right here, so that should be good. I'm gonna see if we find another one, because I need one of these vents, and then that should be it. Bro, we paid $20 for this. Went online, they wanted $150. Okay, but it does have the little crack, so I told her, hey yo, stance car. But yeah, it does have a little crack, and she kind of discounted it for me, so that's a W. And then I didn't know, but they have a whole bunch of cars here that you could just buy cash, which is pretty dope. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, and we'll be back when we start cleaning the truck, because this thing is disgusting. Alright, so that's the door. I already vacuumed, but we do need to scrub all the panels, so it's not the best, and there's a bunch of stains which I'll eventually get out, but for now this is basically the progress. We've made good progress. I mean, I've only been here like 10 minutes and my phone's gonna die, so I might not get too many clips, but yeah, we're making progress and it's lit. I forgot to end off the video, but basically This is going to be my daily for a couple months while we work on the XB. I am super excited to see how this shit turns out. You guys just need to trust the process and stay tuned. I'm just going to give you a quick look around on the truck again. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. It is considered a work truck. And, you know, the paint is cooked, but honestly, I've been driving it for the past week and a half, maybe almost 2 weeks. Haven't done much other than like change the thermostat. I changed the rear ABS sensor, and then just little things. Tires are good. It drives solid, and honestly, that's what matters. We just need this to give us a ride for the next few months while we modify the XB and get that shit running right. And yeah, just stay tuned. We are going to be trying to upload every single week. Trust the process. Follow my social media at YaFetNalo, and we'll be back on the next one. Let's go.